All right, let's do this. Hey guys, and welcome to another video. In today's video will be the last video I'm talking about Gfuel, but there have been a lot of questions if Gfuel is bad for you or if you as a 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 year old can consume Gfuel safely. And while I'm not your health expert here and I don't want to make you any promises that I can't keep, I thought I'd just share with you a quick story of why things like Gfuel might be dangerous and might not be good for you. Please do keep in mind though that this is my personal story and my personal opinion. Gfuel is a product generally considered safe for use, and this is not meant to talk down on Gfuel. I use Gfuel every single day. I'm happy, I'm good with it. Gfuel is just an example here. You can replace Gfuel for anything else out there, for Bang, for Monster, for GG subs, for Sneaky, whatever it is. Just keep that in mind. It's not about Gfuel. It was just asked under the Gfuel video. So the question I get a lot is, can I consume Gfuel because of the caffeine in it? I am currently X amount years old, usually from people that are under 16, even under 14 years old. Just keep in mind that in the United States, the FDA does not set a regulation for caffeine for minors. They only set a recommendation for adults, which is 400 milligrams a day is a safe use of caffeine. It's equivalent to 4 to 5 cups of coffee. I will link you an article from the eatright.org website, which is a trustworthy website you can find all the information on about caffeine. They're not talking about Gfuel in general, this is just about caffeine. While the United States does not have a regulation or a recommendation for minors, Canada does, so let's take a look what they say. Canada says that if you're under 6 years old, 45 milligrams of caffeine, so 1 soda can should probably be enough. If you're between 7 and 9 years old, 62 milligrams, so maybe a can and a half of soda is enough. And if you're under 12 years old, 85 milligrams, that is the most. And here's my story, my experience with caffeine that I had when I was about 18 to maybe 19, 20 years old. Again, I'm not trying to talk the devil onto caffeine here, I'm just saying be careful. But my experience was caffeine became an addiction for me when I was about 18 years old. I started going really hard in the gym and I discovered pre-workouts. And pre-workouts were amazing. They make you feel so good. But after a while, your body builds up a tolerance to caffeine. And after a while, my body built up a tolerance to caffeine. So it went really quick from just 1 scoop of whatever energy drink pre-workout I was using, which was about 150 milligrams, maybe 200 milligrams of caffeine, to even 2 scoops, 3 scoops sometimes. And it went that far that I started actually mixing my pre-workout with a Rockstar, with a Monster, to get more caffeine in it. At the peak of my worst, I consumed 600 plus milligrams of caffeine every single day. And while I was consuming it, I did not have any health conditions affecting me from the caffeine. Like, while I was on the caffeine, I felt great, but when I got off it, that when it got pretty ugly. I started to notice that if I don't get my caffeine in early in the morning and completely throughout the day, I get headaches, I got anxiety, I got cold sweats, and I wasn't feeling myself. It just got to the point of consuming more and more caffeine to get the same feeling, the high out of it. And at some point, it just wasn't cutting it anymore. And this is the only thing I want you to keep in mind approaching any energy drink, gaming energy drink out there. Caffeine can be an addiction. For some people, it becomes an addiction. And if you get a certain high from these drinks, you will chase that high for the rest of your life. I actually was not able to simply go cold turkey off of caffeine. It wasn't happening. I had to slowly cut my caffeine back by like 50 or 100 milligrams per week till I made it down again to a relatively safe level of 100, maybe 200 milligrams of caffeine. And now I'm fine. I'm not saying you can't recover from it. I'm just saying be careful. Gfuel is not bad. No energy drink in the world out there. There might be an exception. Scrap that. I don't want to be liable for anything. generally any energy drink is safe. But caffeine can become an addiction, and it did for me. So if you ask me if as a 12 or 14-year-old you should consume G Fuel, I will absolutely say no, you should not. I don't think that you have the need for caffeine at that young age. If you're 16, 18 years old, you're old enough to make your own decisions, and please do whatever you like. Just be careful. Oh boy. And that was the whole video. I just wanted to address it. Like I said, I didn't want to talk bad about G Fuel. There's nothing bad about it. Just wanted to get that out there because there are so many questions underneath the video. And I think I milked the G Fuel cow for long enough now, so we'll let it go. If you have any questions though, please feel free to reach out to me. I can definitely point you in the right direction if I don't have the answer myself. And if you want to know more about me as a person, I do stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday over on Twitch. Link is in the description, all the other socials as well. I hope you guys have a good day. I hope I said everything that needed to be said about this. I didn't want to paint the devil. G Fuel is not the devil. Just be careful with anything in life. Be careful.